Section 1, from the book of Genesis. One who had escaped came and told Avram the Hebrew. At that time he lived by the oaks of Mamre, the Amorite, the brother of Eshcol and brother of Aner. They were allies of Avram. When Avram heard that his relative was taken captive, he led out his 318 trained men born in his house and pursued as far as Dan. He divided himself against them by night, he and his servants, and struck them and pursued them to Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. He brought back all the goods, and also brought back his relative Lot, and his goods, and also the women and the people. The king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Kedorlaomer, and the kings who were with him at the valley of Shaveh, that is, the king's valley. Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was priest of God Most High. He blessed him and said, "Blessed be Avram of God Most High, possessor of heaven and earth. Blessed be God Most High, who has delivered your enemies into your hand." Avram gave him 1/10 of all. The king of Sodom said to Avram, "Give me the people, and take the goods for yourself." Avram said to the king of Sodom, "I have lifted up my hand to forever one God Most High, possessor of heaven and earth, that I will not take a thread, nor a sandal strap, nor anything that is yours, lest you should say, I have made Avram rich. I will accept nothing from you, except that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men who went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre. Let them take their portion." Section 2, from the book of Joshua. The 5th lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher according to their families. Their border was Helkath, Hali, Beten, Achshaph, Alamelech, Amant, and Mishal. It reached to Carmel westward and to Shihor-Libnath. It turned toward the sunrise to Beth Dagon, and reached to Zebulun, and to the valley of Ifta-el, northward to Beth Emek and Neir. It went out to Kabul on the left hand, and Evron, Rehov, Hamon, and Cana, even to Great Sidon. The border turned to Ramah, to the fortified city of Tyre, and the border turned to Hosah. It ended at the sea by the region of Aksib. Umah also, and Aphek, and Rehov, 22 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families, these cities with their villages. The 6th lot came out for the children of Naphtali, even for the children of Naphtali according to their families. Their border was from Heleph, from the oak in Zaananim, and Anmin-Nekev, and Jabneel, to Lakum. It ended at the Jordan. The border turned westward to Aznoth Tabor, and went out from there to Hukok. It reached to Zebulun on the south, and reached to Asher on the west, and to Judah at the Jordan toward the sunrise. The fortified cities were Ziddim, Zer, Hamath, Rakath, Kinnereth, Adama, Ramah, Hazor, Kedesh, Edrei, En-Hazor, Iron, Migdal El, Horem, Beth Anath, and Beth Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities with their villages. The 7th lot came out for the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. The border of their inheritance was Zorah, Eshtaol, Irshemesh, Sha'alabin, Aijalon, Isla, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, Elteke, Gibbethon, Baalath, Yehud, Ben-Barak, Gath-Rimon, Mejarkon, and Rakon, with the border over against Joppa. The border of the children of Dan went out beyond them. For the children of Dan went up and fought against Lashem, and took it, and struck it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and lived therein, and called Lashem Dan, after the name of Dan, their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. So they made an end of distributing the land for inheritance by its borders. The children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua the son of Nun in the midst of them. According to the commandment of Forever One, they gave him the city which he asked, even Timnath-serah, in the hill country of Ephraim, and he built the city and lived there. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest, Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers' houses of the tribes of the children of Israel distributed for inheritance by lot in Shiloh before Forever One, at the door of the tent of meeting. So they made an end of dividing the land. Forever One spoke to Joshua, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, saying, Assign the cities of refuge, of which I spoke to you by Moses, that the manslayer who kills any person accidentally or unintentionally may flee there. They shall be to you for a refuge from the avenger of blood. He shall flee to one of those cities, and shall stand at the entrance of the gate of the city, and declare his cause in the ears of the elders of that city. They shall take him into the city with them, and give him a place, that he may live among them. If the avenger of blood pursues him, then they shall not deliver up the manslayer into his hand, because he struck his neighbor unintentionally, and didn't hate him before. He shall dwell in that city until he stands before the congregation for judgment, until the death of the high priest. That shall be in those days. Then the manslayer shall return and come to his own city and to his own house, to the city he fled from. Section 3, from the first book of Chronicles. Ner became the father of Kish, and Kish became the father of Saul, and Saul became the father of Jonathan, and Malchishua, and Abinadab, and Eshbaal. The son of Jonathan was Merib-Baal, and Merib-Baal became the father of Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Tereah, and Ahaz. Ahaz became the father of Jehoiada, and Jehoiada became the father of Alemeth, and Asmaveth, and Zimri became the father of Mosa. Mosa became the father of Benaiah. Rapha was his son, Eleazar his son, Azel his son. Azel had 6 sons, whose names are these: Azrikam, Bocheru, and Ishmael, and Shariah, and Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azel. The sons of Eshek, his brother, were Olam, his firstborn, Yerush the second, and Eliphelet the third. The sons of Olam were mighty men of valor, archers, and had many sons, and sons' sons, 150. All these were of the sons of Benjamin. So Israel were reckoned by genealogies, and behold, they are written in the book of the kings of Israel. Judah was carried away captive to Babylon for their disobedience. Now the first inhabitants who lived in their possessions in their cities were Israel, the priests, the Levites, and the Nethinim. In Jerusalem lived of the children of Judah, and of the children of Benjamin, and of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh, Othai the son of Ammihud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, of the children of Perez, the son of Judah. Of the Shilonites were Asaiah the firstborn, and his sons. Of the sons of Zerah were Jehuah, and their brothers, 690. Of the sons of Benjamin were Salu, the son of Meshullam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasenua, and Ibneiah, the son of Jeroham, and Elah, the son of Uzzi, the son of Michri, and Meshullam, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Reuel, the son of Ibnijah, and their brothers, according to their generations, 956. All these men were heads of fathers' houses by their fathers' houses. Section 4, from the book of Matthew. He set another parable before them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while people slept, his enemy came and sowed darnel weeds amongst the wheat, and went away. But when the blades sprang up and produced grain, then the darnel weeds appeared also. The servants of the householder came and said to him, Master, didn't you sow good seed in your field? Where did these darnel weeds come from? He said to them, An enemy has done this. The servants asked him, Do you want us to go and gather them up? But he said, No, lest perhaps while you gather up the darnel weeds, you root up the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and in the harvest time I will tell the reapers, first gather up the darnel weeds and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. He set another parable before them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is smaller than all seeds. But when it is grown, it is greater than the herbs and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in its branches. He spoke another parable to them. The kingdom of heaven is like yeast, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal until it was all leavened. Jesus spoke all these things in parables to the multitudes, and without a parable he didn't speak to them, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken through the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things hidden from the foundation of the world. Then Jesus sent the multitudes away and went into the house. His disciples came to him, saying, Explain to us the parable of the darnel weeds of the field. He answered them, He who sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seeds are the children of the kingdom, and the darnel weeds are the children of the evil one. The enemy who sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are angels. Just as the darnel weeds are gathered up and burned with fire, so will it be at the end of this age. The Son of Man will send out his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all things that cause stumbling and those who do iniquity, and will cast them into the furnace of fire. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. He who has ears to hear, let him hear.